Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Kendrick album is an absolute banger. So someone tagged me in this. I'm trying to see who tagged me in this. I can't see the name. So when you guys tag me on something on either Twitter or really, honestly, if you do it off of Blue Sky, I'll see it way quicker. So follow me on Blue Sky. Just Clan the Spurs fan. You find me on Blue Sky. I'm there. So yeah, sometimes for some reason I can't see, because I know someone sent this to me. They tagged it, sent it to me. It was a quote tweet. I don't know. But it's on the list. So let's see here. I didn't really look deep into this at all. But taking a look, 5 players so far with the defensive EPM below -2.0 and a true shooting percentage below league average. So basically, you're trash on both ends. Oh. Okay. I don't know if this has changed. Let's see. All right. I don't know if this has changed, but this is not good. If this is true, this is not good. So you can see here, Keldon's, you can see defense -2, offense -1, and he's in the same category as Alex Sarr, super young player, Josh Giddey, young player and kind of known for bad defense, and other young players. Yeah, this is not great. It's probably, maybe it's improved over the last week since this dropped. So yeah, that's not great. Well, I'm not trying to make it a Keldon slander segment, okay? But I guess we can admit that this isn't good, right? I don't know what to say about it. I mean, honestly, I think Keldon is great for what he is. If they just have him come in when you're down, have him come in maybe at the beginning of certain quarters. I just don't think he's a great finisher, because he's always on go, because he's always playing as if we're behind, and because in the half court, he's just not that great, you know. I think a lot of times when he gets the ball, the ball just stops. It's not all the time. But a big chunk of the time, I pay attention to it, and it stands out when everyone else is playing well offensively or playing well defensively as a team, and it seems like Keldon is sometimes on his own, in his own world at times. Not slander, but this is something that we probably should keep eye on. That's not good, but he's better than that. I will say that with my whole chest. He is better than this. So I'm not going to sit here and be like, Keldon is just absolute trash. Look at this. This is bad, but I do think he's better than this. Gosh, being on the list of such young players is not good, though. I agree 100%, Clan, but I love the Mustang. Big body Keldon. Like I said, guys, I love Keldon for what he is. I know that this channel, a lot of people will take it as Keldon slander. I'm just being honest. I'm not going to come off of it, right? If it drastically improves consistently, then I will point that out, but that is not the case. As far and few between when you actually get any type of, any resemblance of consistency, especially on the defensive end. And I think that's what stands out the most, because even with Wemby saying, hey, we have a defensive identity now, it stands out, you know, when he's a bad team defender. And this is just a vibe. I don't think Keldon is the worst on-ball defender in the world, okay? I will say that. I will say that with my chest. I don't think that he's like a Bryn Forbes defensively one-on-one or anything, that he just can't handle it, right? I just think that as, like, when it comes to team defense, he's all over the place. And I don't know if he's overcompensating for trying to overhelp because sometimes he think that he needs that overhelp. I don't know. But there's too many instances where I'm like, okay, everyone is playing super well defensively, and then I don't know what Keldon's doing. Keldon has potential to be a pivotal piece for us. Of course he has potential for that. I wouldn't say he doesn't have potential for that. I just think if you just got to use him. And by the way, the Spurs have done that. Now, whenever if I upload this segment, I will say the Spurs have been doing a great job of that up till we just ended the Jazz game before the Lakers game. So they have not been finishing games with Keldon the last couple games. So if they can continue that trend, I think that we'll see a better Keldon because he's going to be inconsistent regardless. That's just how it goes, then that's fine. But it's not going to stand out as bad. And I think we can finish stronger. Keldon's the Michael Jordan of Jordan Clarksons. That is a funny way of articulating that. He's the best of the worst fan-made list. That's really mean. Chris Paul, Castle, Fasale, Barnes, Wemby, starting 5. Oh, yeah, for sure. Until Sohan comes back. And then you can... Honestly, I don't know. How'd you guys feel about moving Fasale to the bench? He's going to be on the bench anyways when he gets back. I don't think he starts. He's going to be on the bench anyways. We need him healthy because he's so good, man. He's so good offensively, dude. He's such a good scorer. Like, I have confidence is going in every time he shoots. We really need him out there. What we've learned this year is we don't need more talent. Ooh, no, we didn't learn that. We definitely need more talent. Don't go too far now. Fasale to the bench seems so nice. It could be nasty, but I would still want to finish games with them. Okay, let me keep that clear. I still want to finish games with them. But the most balance right now, I think that's a good lineup that you mentioned, the starting lineup that you mentioned. Probably minus Fasale though. I don't know. I have to think about it because Julian Champagnie he is better, in my opinion. I think he's better coming off the bench. It doesn't matter. This is a good problem to have. There was no ambiguity last season, right? Like it was very obvious what the starting lineup should be. Like it was no second guessing really. I guess for the Spurs it was some second guessing. Within like 20 minutes or 20 games they were like, yeah, this is our starting lineup. I just don't want to disrupt what we got. Don't worry about disrupting. I don't think we should worry about any of that. Honestly, disrupting what? It's not like Wemby's played every single game. He's been in and out games. The main consistency we've had is Castle, really. Being in that starting lineup has been pretty consistent. Him, Barnes, and Chris. Don't think about that. Fasale has been with this team for a good while now. If he comes in, he's not taking away anything from it. If you throw him in the starting lineup, he's not taking anything from it. It's not going to be something where, now the Spurs don't know what to do because now he's back. It's like, no, he does a great job of playing solid defense. Just see him as a very worse, or the very least, okay? Just see him as an upgraded Julian Champagnie because he can play that role too. If you don't need him to take over, if he doesn't, a lot of times he doesn't. If he doesn't take over, he's just a Julian Champagnie. He's a better Julian Champagnie. So he's a better 3-and-D player than him. So I don't think you have to worry about that. And he's a great passer too. So I don't think anything's disrupted with Vassell being in the starting lineup or being in the lineup in general. But Dev don't want Julian's role, in my opinion. Honestly, man. Honestly, my main gripe with Devin Vassell is that he doesn't shoot enough. I don't know. I think Devin knows. I don't think he has like an ego about it, because he really takes a backseat often. I think he knows what he can bring to the team, and he's gonna bring to the team whatever they need for that night. That I think that's how he is. I don't think he like worried about. But I'm not Julian. I don't think he's worried about none of that. I mean, he's played that type of role before. You know, that's the type of player I thought he would be. I had no idea he was gonna have so much in his bag. He's not aggressive enough, in my opinion. That's how I agree. I agree. I think he should take more shots. Sohan plays better offensively with CP3 and his elite defense, so I think he should stay. Yeah, I think he stays in the starting lineup too. I think he plays well with Wemby too. Like defensively, those two are kind of annoying. Really annoying, not kind of. Are there any small forwards you want in next year's draft? We're not there yet. I'm not even gonna, think about it. When we get closer, because what I do every year is once we start getting closer, like a few months out, I start to look through every single player. Honestly, I probably need to look into this because, as you guys know, I'm saving up to go visit Japan and maybe hopefully live there. That'll be like a couple years from now. And I didn't check on this. When is the NBA draft? Because I don't want to be out of the country when it happens. When is it normally? Do you guys know? We do it every year. I don't know why I forget all the time. Always in June? Oh, crap. I was going to go in June. Yeah, I probably need to... Let's see. What are we looking at? It's 2024. Fast forward. 2024. You got the same agenda. Is like the tail end of June, right? It's 2020. Okay, I guess they just haven't announced it. What was it in 2023? '23 was 22nd. Last year it looked like it was 28. So it's near the end. All right, maybe I should do my trip in July, honestly. Yeah, my trip probably needs to wait till July. I was going to do June, but yeah, July might be the best situation. Because I don't want to miss that. I want to be live, and I don't want to be in another country during the draft, like trying to talk about it. I don't have a great laptop, so that's the next order of business. You guys told me to go to a pawn shop to try to find a gaming laptop. I might do that. My camera act funny. Okay. Trip to Okinawa to see my 90-year-old grandmother. That's cool. All right. Ending segment. Went on too long anyways.